Right. Hello, hello. It is November 30th. November 30th, 2024. And I'm coming on here to do a reading. I don't know how quick or how long it's going to be. It's probably going to be long. Maybe, I don't know. Um, Let me start by rambling a little bit. Um, so, this person is somebody I am not that familiar with. I remember when he died a few years ago, and that's because it was kind of a big deal, I guess. You know, he was kind of popular. I didn't know who he was until he died. Um, but apparently his name is starting to show up here among trending topics online, and it's been called to my attention because I have a running list of names of people who've crossed over who want to speak to me or speak through me. And XXXTentacion is one of them. Like I said, I know nothing about him. I don't know his real name. I can't tell you one of his songs, let alone three. I just know that he existed and that he died violently and very, very young, which is a shame. But just to ramble a little bit more, just to kind of give a little bit more context as to why I feel the need to do this right now. It's not to hop on a trend or anything. It's because this morning I was looking through some of my old notes because I was looking for something else. And I came across some notes some notes for a reading that I did for somebody that I know a couple years ago. And at the time when I did it, I was just kind of playing around. But it was funny to me now looking back at it how accurate that reading turned out to be. And so, it was just another source or another form of confirmation or validation for me, because sometimes I don't always get everything right. I don't have 100% accuracy. I can admit that. But 9 times out of 10, there is some kind of something to what I see or what I think I see in the cards. And these people really do be communicating with me. And it's something that I've been kind of dealing with since I was a kid. Just seeing stuff or experiencing things, or sometimes just knowing things. So anyway, I want to represent XXXTentacion to the best of my ability, because he came a couple months ago. I've been busy living. And so he, along with everybody else that's been gradually added to the list, they just been having to wait on me to get myself together. But since he's in the news now, I'm like, let me go ahead and see what he got to say. And let's just see. Right? So, I have sprayed my Florida water. I'm setting good intentions. I come in peace, and I pray you come in peace too. We're going to keep this friendly and cute. XXXTentacion. Hello. I'm glad that you saw fit to seek me out today. Or before. I'm just returning your call. So, are you good with me reading on you today? Are you good with me using tarot and oracle cards? Do you mind if I record? Okay, so you're saying yes, I can record. Okay. Do you mind if I share the recording? Do you want me to share? Yes, you do. Okay. Okay. Well, I will read to the best of my ability. If it starts getting too crazy, I'm gonna have to cut it off, but I just want to be sure that we're on the same page, right? I want you to know that I can't actually hear you. I get some things I can pick up on, but I can't actually hear you. So, we'll do the best we can, alright? Alright. Alright, so he's here. I'm gonna give him the floor via the cards, and I'm gonna cleanse my hands here. And pray that I'm able to do him justice. I don't know why I feel a sense of something here. Probably because I'm going into this, like I said, blind, basically, because I don't know him. So I'm gonna start off with the What's the Vibe deck, and I'm gonna go from there. You can tell me what it is that you want to talk about. What's going on with you? What is your real name? I guess I could look that up and see. Like I said, I know you were young. You were like 21, 2, 3, something like that. Very young. It's a baby. What is it that you're looking to talk about today? Jose? Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy. Died June 18th, 2018. Born January 23rd, 1998. Ooh, my Lord. 20 years old. Born the same year as my nephew. What's the vibe? What do you want to talk about today? All right, rumors. Oh, okay, family. Blood ties, inner circle, family. Wishful thinking. Epiphany. No, a song just came to my mind. That Lizzo song where she said all the rumors are true. That's what they made me think of right then. I don't know if that's what he's going for, but that's what I'm thinking of. Apology. Now this is not an actual apology most of the time. This is insincere, an apology. That's what I call it. Smell the roses. Paranoid. Do one more isolation. And this is alleged. I'm gonna put that out there. This is alleged. I ain't gonna say too many names. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Because I don't know them. For one, I don't know them. But, just the same, it's all alleged. Even though I have been seeing, like I said, even though I haven't seen him or seen his name pop up the last couple of days on social media a lot, I haven't actually clicked on anything to know why they're talking about him. So, I'm out here. All right, so this is. I don't know if he had a sense of humor or what kind of sense of humor he might have had. I mean, well, of course he had a sense of humor. I just know what type of sense of humor that he might have had, but he might be humoring me a little bit with this gossip card, this gossip and rumors card, and the fact that I was already putting it out there that, this is all alleged. This is rumor. So I think he's entertaining me a little bit, being a tad bit facetious. But also, this family card is not giving his actual family to me. This is giving a potential friend, or somebody he thought was a friend, or somebody who could have been a friend, or somebody that he was close to, maybe professionally. I don't know. Whenever I see this card, I don't never think of actual family. I think of like mob ties and secret societies and stuff. even if whatever it is that I'm reading about has nothing to do with celebrity culture, it's just it's a deep, strong bond, deep relationship, or just relationships, period. But not necessarily loving relationships. Maybe it's because the key word on here, blood ties, it just automatically makes me think of like the mafia or something like that. And like what could have been the wishful thinking card, like the relationship that could have been, the connection that could have been, but it wasn't, because perhaps he found out something, or he just realized that it wasn't going to work out, hence the epiphany card. You got somebody who is very insincere, which is one of the key words on this card, is insincere. So whoever this gossip is about, it might have been spread by somebody that he knew. Yeah, it might have some gossip spread by somebody that he knew, or hold on, y'all. It's giving backstabber a little bit, a lot bit. Somebody who would pretend to be a friend or close to him, blood ties, and then smell the roses. So when you're stopping to smell the roses, like you're taking time to relax and chill out, and just kind of get into a more positive place. So this, this family card is right above the smell the roses card. It's like this was supposed to have been a connection that was going to be good or positive, or perhaps from a party, Maybe not from XXX himself, but maybe from the other person, the other party, who was trying to be his friend. This insincere, apologetic, but not really apologetic person was trying to be his friend or trying to get connected to him or close to him for some reason, but they are not. That's where the paranoid card would come into play. Like they weren't really good for him. This is a person who is a loner. Maybe they don't really have friends like that. Maybe they act like they have friends. Maybe they try to pretend like they have friends, but they're really lonely. Maybe they want to have friends, but they're really lonely and insecure. Maybe because they lie too damn much. That's what I'm getting. So I asked you what was the vibe, and this is what you're giving me right now. So this is about a person rumored, allegedly about somebody who might have tried to have a close connection with him or close bond with him, maybe on a professional level. I don't see professional in the cards necessarily. That's just kind of coming to me. Somebody just might have been on a professional level, or maybe it was somebody trying to be friends with him, but maybe he saw through that person and was like, nope. They were hoping for family ties. I keep hearing mob. Mob ties. Maybe mob ties. Maybe he wanted to create a mob. Maybe he thought he was the boss. Like mob. I don't know. What's this on the bottom? Healing, self-care, introspection, meditation. I'm not quite sure where that comes into play, unless we're talking about XXXTentacion and him reflecting on this stuff, or maybe he is reaching a stage where he's okay spiritually, energetically speaking. Maybe he's like, you know what, I'm cool, I'm just, I'm watching this happen type situation. But, this person right here is meditating. They got the incense burning, got the candles lit. They're in a place of peace, right? Maybe he's in a place of peace and he's just sitting back watching justice. Maybe justice. I don't know. I know I'll be having these videos and I'll be intending for these videos to be short and sweet, and then they end up being an hour long. I don't know. I don't record YouTube. The few videos that I have on YouTube, I haven't done it for the sake of trying to attract followers, subscribers, or anything. I did them because some of them I was asked to do. So now I'm going to use the Truth Oracle deck, and again, Mr. XXXTentacion, you tell me what it is you trying to. You guide me. You direct me. Whatever it is that you intend to say. And I'll do the best I can. Dreams come true. This is giving me justice. Miracle. The miracle card. Hidden truth. Yeah, this is giving justice energy. For me, anyway, you know. Run away. Change. Ascending. Now this is where did the card go? Yeah, the healing and meditation card. Yes, baby. He is healing. He is on his way to glory, you know. To finding peace. I mean, like I said, I don't know if he was, I can't tell you nothing about his music. I'm looking at his picture right here. He looks sad, honestly. In all of these pictures, he looks sad. I'm just looking at the search results. And, you know, the picture shows up, pops up or whatever when you search. Divine timing. Just looks sad. I think he's in a slightly happier place now. Wherever he is, I think he's in a better place. I don't know if he... I don't know, I'm getting off topic here, but silence. And letting go. So, like I said, this is giving justice, energy. Like I said, I know he died violently. I just don't know the circumstances around his passing. I mean, his eyes just look... I mean, I don't mean no offense, I don't mean no harm, but his eyes just look... I don't know what the hell he had going on during his life, during his very, very short life. Multiple gunshot wounds to the neck, Lord. Child. So he was shot in his car in a premeditated attack. With, yeah, duh. So they're trying to say it was a robbery. Premeditated first degree murder. I could have done this before I turned the camera on, but you know, I'm learning too. Pleaded guilty to the alleged conviction. So his killers were found guilty. So what are we talking? So there's still more to be told. I mean, even I'm looking at Wikipedia, even just reading this little, what's the word I'm looking for? This little blurb on Wikipedia about his death, his murder and trial. I mean, I think that's maybe it's the part of me that watches too much Law and Order and true crime documentaries and stuff. I don't think this was just a robbery. It doesn't seem like it was a robbery. It seemed very much intentional, like somebody set it up. Who? I think that's okay. Okay, I see you. Again, I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names, and I'm sure a lot of folks on the internet already got theories about this. I'm just gonna add to the pot a little bit, possibly. Um, Whatever the dark look that was in his eyes, though, that seemed to be in his eyes in every picture that I've seen of him so far, just sitting here, he had something on him, like something dark and heavy that was just on him. I mean, this baby's eyes just, they just dark, honey. Just, I mean, that's the best thing I can. Handsome young man, just it's a cloud of sadness or something. Just depression or something. Oh, there's a picture of him smiling. Look at that. A beautiful smile. Seem like them pictures is few and far between though. Anyway, back to the cards. Yeah, whatever that was on him though, that little cloud of discontent that seemed to hang over him. I think he has been addressing that since he's been on the other side. But also with this dreams come true, this miracle card, dreams come true, and hidden truth. I think the actual truth behind his murder is on the verge of coming out. If it's not, maybe, okay, maybe I'll go back on social media after this and actually look at the stuff that people are saying so I can know what he's talking about. But anyway, this is the truth that is about to be revealed, or is in the process of being revealed right now, about surrounding his murder and who put those young men up to do it. Because in the majority of these cases, I feel like the actual shooters, the killers, they're patsies. They were put up to it. And I have, again, other conspiracy theories about the hows and the whys. I mean, people do crazy stuff all the time for little to no motive or incentive. So it ain't gotta be nothing deep. But I have my theories, my ideas about how they get these folks, and the people who shall remain nameless on this video, but the people who put up the folks to do these things or to act on their behalf, to be the patsies, to be the fall guys, they have their ways, and I think a lot of it can be like, not just finding a flunky who has low self-esteem to be like, hey, you want to get in on this club? Because I mean, to potentially throw your life away, to be sentenced to life in prison for somebody you don't know. I mean, like I said, I know it happens all the time. It happens every day between regular folks who ain't got no money, who ain't signed no record deal, no contracts, and all of that stuff. It's just everyday people. But for cases like this, these folks, it's not just a matter of, we're just going to strap somebody down and do electroshock therapy, and we're going to, like, no, like, it's literally, it's in the music, it's subliminal messages, it's, they get to these folks. Sometimes they'll just outright lie to them and tell them, like, hey, we'll give you this if you do this. And then, they do it, but they do it sloppily. And the people, the ones who put them up to it, they already know that they're going to do a sloppy job. But they also know that they won't talk. Right? Or they have enough money to make sure that if the fall guys do talk, that they won't be believed, or, whatever. But this is giving me like he's at peace. XXXTentacion Jase. I think that's how you say his name, Jase. He is at peace, and he's doing his own healing, because there was a cloud that was over him. There was something in his spirit or following him that I don't think he would have lived long anyway. Even if he had still, even if all of that had never happened, I think, I don't think he would have made his age 30. It's being a little morbid, but I'm just saying, I don't think he would have made it that far. And yeah, that was something that he was going to have to work on. But whatever it is that's going on in the news right now, just got him trending online right now. These things will be revealed, whatever was behind it. And he's happy to see it. I mean, he's like, when I had that brief conversation with young Dolph a couple months ago, he told me that he was actively involved with getting bringing his killers to justice. XXXTentacion, I'm not getting that vibe from him. What I'm getting from him is that he is sitting back and watching it happen. And it's all just a matter of like divine timing. And he's not giving me like he wants vengeance. I mean, he'll appreciate the vengeance, but he's not gonna put that much energy into getting it though. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Unfinished business. It's not over. Gotta run away again. Firm. I'm standing on business. Oh no, he's correcting me. No, he is. He's just not belligerent about it. He is seeking justice. He's just not very, he's not loud about it. That's what it is. Uninvited guests. Mystery. Photograph. Street. So that sunset. Forgotten person at the bottom of the deck. So while he's in the middle of his healing journey and he's making progress, this is something that he's got to take care of before. I still don't quite know what his role is as far as bringing himself to justice, as far as making sure that his people, whoever set him up, I don't know. But looking here, looking at the image results, I see the car. I see the car that he was driving, where the car that he was shot in. Literally, the photograph and street cards. Just it confirmation for one that this was very public. Like the street card represents being on exhibit. It's something that you can see out on the street, so it's very public. And then photograph, it's photograph, it's video, it's memories. It's something tangible, an image, a tangible, physical, potentially physical image. So now he wasn't very happy about the fact that he died so publicly, that it happened like that. Photograph, literally, photograph street and sunset. Sunset represents the end of something. So this is him saying that he literally died on tape, or on camera, on film, on video. I'm old, so I say stuff like on tape. People don't have tapes no more. And that it's been a quote unquote mystery or puzzle, because you ain't gotta be a conspiracy theorist to know that he got robbed. He got robbed at gunpoint, and they took whatever it was they took it for the sake of saying that it was a robbery, but it wasn't a robbery. Maybe I'll go without actually. No, that's a lie. I'm lying to myself. I'm not gonna look it up. But as time passes, if I happen to scroll across it again, I'll watch to find out more about what actually happened and what happened in the trial and stuff. So now he's telling me that he's a lot more involved than what I said initially, which was that, I was getting the vibe that he just kind of, just kind of sitting back and watching. Like, no, he's more involved than what I gave him credit for. And like I said, the mystery behind, and it's all on tape too. And then maybe what it comes down to, there might be, or maybe in some conspiracy theory Reddit thread or something, or somebody has a website somewhere where they've done all the legwork, and just a matter of the right person finding them and giving them the time of day. But there might even be something in the video that still hasn't been acknowledged concerning, maybe there's a huge clue that somebody, which is hard to believe considering all the internet sleuths out here, but there might still be something, either that, or I don't know if it's somebody got a social media account where they snitched on themselves, or if there's another piece of physical evidence that would tie whoever the lying, sneaky, two-faced person was that we brought up earlier. I mean, as far as I know, based on the little bit that I just read, his killers were sentenced. So let's see, he signed a $10 million deal before his death. Yeah. For all we know, that might have been the record label that did that. Oops, let me hush. Well, I'm just saying, it might have been the record label. He didn't say this, I'm just saying it. Because it's becoming less and less of a secret that, these record labels and stuff, they will take out life insurance policies on their artists. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. He's a handsome young man, though. It's crying shit. Like I said, I got nieces and nephews who are, got nieces, so I have a niece. I have a niece and nephew who are his age, and that's crazy to me. What else you got to say, young man? Damn. Sorry. Divine timing. And silence. While it has been established, it is very well established that he was murdered. I really wonder what his state of mind was the last few weeks before all of that happened. Or if this dark cloud that I'm seeing in his eyes and all of these pictures, if this. Did he deal with depression and stuff? I could look. I'm sitting right here in front of the computer, but he might have did, honey. Like I said, I don't. And the sorry is for whoever he might have did wrong and didn't get a chance to own up to what he did. Whoever it was that he wronged and whatever it was that he did, he's sorry for it. So if anybody who knew him personally, who happens to come across this, maybe he said something that was real fucked up. I'm sure he did. But he said he's sorry. He said he's sorry. Yeah, he wasn't gonna live that long now. Snake. Hope. I'll go ahead and fill this out. Home. If it had, no, he wasn't supposed to live that long. Reconcile. And single. He wasn't supposed to live that long, I feel like. And I don't want to go down the old, conspiracy theory. Well, I'm already looking at tarot cards and stuff, so I guess I can't. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to go down the whole cliche. Oh, he knew too much, but yeah, he might have knew too much about something or somebody. Off topic, but not really off topic. This makes me think of recently there was a whole thing with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, and how so many people, including myself, think that it wasn't a legit fight. It was just a vanity project. Anyway, Sylvester Stallone, who's been around in Hollywood for forever, he came out and he said, he thought it was all a sham. Well, just a couple days ago, he walked back that statement and said, you know, I rewatched the fight and I think each man gave the best that they could give, or some crap like that. It's like, no, sir, stand by what you said. Stand by what you said. Now, this is, you know, Sylvester Stallone is almost 80 years old. He's been in the business for, let's see, Rocky came out 50 years ago. So this is not somebody who is, you know, but he walked back that statement, even though, I mean, hell, there wasn't enough to hurt nobody, but somebody's feelings obviously was hurt for him to walk it back, right? For him to basically recant or to take back his opinion in that he thought that the fight was a sham. You know, he said, well, Academy Award winning performance, I think is what he said. So even for somebody who is 80 years old, been in the business for 50 plus years, I mean, it seems like he should be at the top of the ladder of the, you know, of the secret society of that particular industry, right? But something scared him enough to where he went back and was like, you know what, I ain't even say that, right? And so I said that to say that he probably knew, he did know some things, and this was an effort at keeping him silent as well. Which, again, like I said, I think he would have self-destructed anyway. Like, he would have self-destructed anyway. It was just a matter of time, but they went ahead and took care of it for him. Something But even with him self-destructing at a later time, there still would have been something around that to been like, yeah, I don't know. Did he really overdose? Did he really do this? Did he, you know? So no matter how he died, whether it had been, you know, back then, 2018, or 2030, or whatever, there was always going to be something. But this young man was never going to live to be old. Not in this lifetime, he wasn't. But yes, he was murdered. He was murdered. But it wasn't just a robbery. So I think there are plenty of conspiracy theories to go around. I don't think anybody really believes that it was a robbery. This is just me thinking out loud. Anybody who got some sense would does not and knows about that case, or just takes a glance at that case and knows that that's not just a robbery. So now switching to the tarot, just pull a few cards here, and then they're going to wrap it up. I don't know if I've actually said anything out loud that would have him to I don't think I've said anything that was just that explosive. I'm also trying to be careful with what I say, because I've been warned. I've been warned by my spirit family on more than one occasion. And I've seen some things for myself as far as what could happen, or how these folks could, you know, if you say the right thing, so, or the wrong thing. I ain't got time. I don't want this smoke. I'm not afraid of them, but I just got other things that I'd rather be dealing with my life that doesn't include that, because these folks ain't paying my bills. So 8 of coins in reverse. 8 of pentacles. 3 of swords in reverse. 3 of wands in reverse. This who was this in reference to? I guess I should have asked that before. Oh shit. Oh, okay. King of Cups in reverse. I know who this is. I ain't saying no names though. I'm gonna sit back and watch. I'm gonna sit back and watch it unfold. Wheel of Fortune. Six of Cups reverse. Ten of Coins reversed. Oh, this is just a gift that keeps on giving. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm not giving y'all what I could be giving right now. I'm gonna have to let somebody else take the credit and say that they said it first. The Lovers. This is upright. So he's telling me who put in the order, the hit. XXX is telling me who put in the order or who put out the hit on him. It's definitely a male. I won't say he's the only one who had anything to do with it. There might have been more than one person, but somebody who was heavily influential over the whole thing. It was a water sign. It was a male water sign. A very crooked male water sign. Insincere as, emotionally unstable as male water sign. Somebody who was trying to be close to him, hence the Lover's card. Somebody who was trying to pull him into some kind of deal, relationship, whatever. XXXTentacion, Jase said no. He upset him. However, whatever is this truth that is being revealed about this male water sign, though, is not, it's due in part to Jase. XXX getting his revenge, or getting his, seeking out his vengeance, his justice. This is also because the tides have just turned for the King of Cups, for the male water sign. His entire legacy is going in the dumpster right now, with the reverse Six of Cups and the reverse 10 of Coins. So we're not going to look back. He might have had one of the greatest legacies of a very, very popular musician. He might have had that, but he seems to be on the path of self-destruction. This is like hard work and heartbreak, but it's like it's hard work that's misdirected. So this is misdirected anger, misdirected angst, misdirected emotional instability or insecurity, and it's all self-inflicted. This is all self-inflicted. It just so happens, I don't know. Oh no, he was going to pursue. He XXX. He was going to pursue his justice at some point or other to get everybody, but things are working out. Part of this, I'm getting jumbled in the head right now, so you have to excuse me. But part of this is part of this has nothing to do with him, actually, as far as like the timing of it all. So that divine timing card that came out earlier, paired with the Wheel of Fortune, like this is it's God's plan. It's God's plan. The male water sign has upset the divine. I don't know, like ancestors, or I don't know if I don't know what kind of pacts that he might have made. I do know that he is into a little bit of spiritual, potentially, occult things. And I just want to put out there, just because something is occult doesn't mean that it's bad or evil. Occult just means like in the shadows or unknown, right? It means like without sight, basically. So it's like these are things that the general public doesn't know. But people always associate occult with evil, and come on now, we gotta read more books. But anyway, I do know that he has some occult practices or knowledge or symbolism that pops up in his overall brand. But yeah. So having said that, like I said, I don't know what all he practices. I don't know. I just know that he does, or that he has at least dabbled in it at some point or other. But I think he still like regularly participates in certain rituals or meetings or whatever. He still engages in certain types of activities, and aside from the fact that he might have pissed off the people that he actually works for, or the people that he actually does business with, he's also pissed off his spiritual team as well. Hence the reason why, that's why I said, the timing, the divine timing card. They're like, oh no, we tired of you. We sick of you. I don't know what he did. But he's been on this downward spiral for quite some time. It's been longer than just, earlier this year, this summer, when, he went through his little thing with the other rapper, and, they had the little squabble, and he lost. Like, no. He's been spiraling for a while. And it's all because he wants to be liked. Like, yeah, that justice card, when I said justice energy earlier, yeah, he wants to be liked real bad. But, and there are more. he has a similar situation. Almost like another male water sign that's been in the news for the last year. And there's more than just, like I said, it's more than just a physical principality or of, companies, brands, managers, or whoever that he might have upset. You know, we're talking about like on the physical and on the spiritual realm. He done pissed off so many people, and so a lot of people are working against him. You know, got the Knight of Swords in reverse. You know, he just Knight of Pentacles. Somebody finna get. He's gonna offer some money to somebody. Somebody's gonna get paid off. I don't know how quickly this stuff is gonna go away because he can't help himself. He is literally on the path to self-destruction. Like, he's doing a pretty damn good job of it right now. And King of Swords. We got Gemini energy here. But still, King of Swords and the Justice card, they look so much alike to me. We talking about somebody cutting through some shit. Cutting through the bullshit. Oh, oh. Okay. Ace of Wands. Got the Four of Cups in reverse. And then the Five of Coins in reverse. He'll never be broke. He will never be broke, but he ain't gonna be what he was, though. He done destroyed his own legacy, but and then the Two of Swords in reverse. It's a difficult decisions, sacrificial energy. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. It's a new money. So I'm saying that it's a male water sign. I could be wrong. But I don't know if there will be indisputable proof of, you know, the person who I believe to have put out the hit on XXX. I don't know if there'll be indisputable proof or if there's, or that he did have some sort of involvement. I don't know. But I do believe XXXTentacion is saying that even if he's never tried in a court of law, he'll settle for him being tried in a court of public opinion. I'm laughing because that's how I cope and process things. But yeah, that's what happened. My word. This baby was just young, honey. And it makes me sad. It makes me very sad to know that he was just 20 years old. I'm gonna have to check him out one of these days. I'm gonna check them out one of these days. But I want to say, I'm gonna give you the floor real quick. I'm not making no promises. I don't repeat everything you say, but I will let you say it, and I will acknowledge you. So first of all, I want to say thank you for talking to me. Welcome. Thank you for coming through. Oh, I got that. I picked up on that. And that's one of the things I'm not going to say out loud. Like I said, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time. I know we can't, but still, I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. So, but, and I apologize that I can't be the full mouthpiece that you want me to be, or that you might need for me to be. But, you know, in the name of self-preservation. Cool. So I appreciate you for what you did say. You were on point. Thank you. Thank you. We can. We absolutely can. Alright. So, I'm going to sit here with my pendulum for a little while longer. And, yeah, I'm going to end the video right here because it's been long enough. Alright. Yep, so y'all just watch the news, y'all.